The semifinals continue. We're going straight into the draft. Baby, Team LID have decided to go on blue side, Onyx PH on the red side. First pick Joy and the follow-up from Onyx PH. Welcome back to the Snapdragon Pro Series. Boys, what do you think about the draft so far?
Okay, I like how both are really respecting mages here. I appreciate Onyx PH for not giving the Eve. If they could go the entire series not giving you his skill the Eve, that's good. Alongside the Jushin, the Loyi also getting checked.
Cut the TLID, who's just like, we don't want Camera to play any more of those marksmen, man. Maybe the Granger, but other than that, no more.
Talking about Granger, it's very much possible, but I don't think Liquid ID will ever let that slip through. The Selena is open, the Granger is open too, because that's a combo that they pulled prior, you know, the arrows into the AOGs. Team Liquid, though, looking to close up their first phase here. There you go, Widdy's special, the Matilda, and of course, an Aran special in the Hilda.
Interesting.
DOS sisters coming up.
Yeah, I think it's good a good denial here, especially since Hilda does pretty well into the Suyo, especially when you get control over that side of the map. You just go and beat him up in his own jungle, take his lunch money every once in a while.
I want to see Onyx PH considering actually. I know Gacha almost always goes to Brusco in the roam.
Yep.
But if they could put it in the XP and then bring in something like, I don't know, a Tig to just shake up the Joy a little bit, I'd appreciate that.
I think that would be a bad idea. There's a Matilda, and then you just rock a Purifying where it matters, and you're good. Looks like Onyx PH have already picked up their gold laner.
Whoa,
folks,
what?
It's a carry. There's two targets, the Hilda and the Matilda, and that's it so far.
Yep.
This might be risky putting it up this early.
Yeah. I agree with that. But that's why Onyx or PH are very honest with their approach. They're like, straight away, okay, we're going to lock in our marksman. Now you don't get Granger. You don't get to outrange us the way that you want to.
Okay. Getting that carry, I think this part of it feels like a Kelra call. It's like, no, yeah, give me the carry, I can win in the lane. So whoever I'm up against, and they're whittling down the options of Aaron Shiki, so it's a little bit more predictable for Kelra's matchup.
Yeah, this allows for them to actually win via 4 and 5 red.
Yeah.
Because they don't have to worry about Kelra anymore. It's a different way of looking at the counter setup, because Kelra is so confident and stable. Now it's up to Team Liquid to punish that.
Secondly, I'm more curious about if, now that we don't have to worry about Kelra, are we a little worried for Super Friends here? Because again, it's going to be one of those picks where he doesn't mind actually responding to TLID.
Okay, so Onyx PH with the Jawhead off the board. Got the gotcha, pick off. Will they still consider the Cho? Because it hasn't fared well for Onyx PH. It's been kind of cursed.
Neither side can afford the Cho anymore. I am 99.5% sure this is a Gatot Brusco.
No, but it could be a Cho Kirk.
All right, what are the prerequisites to do side lane Cho, right? Do you do it against Hilda? We've seen that.
Yeah, but it gets banned out. So wow, this time they go Faramis. I mean, the Eve isn't on the board anymore. They softly turn off the... No, wait, no, yeah, the glue pick is turned off because that's already an EXP Hilda.
It's a divey dive.
Yeah, whoa, Onyx PH wants to be dive. Yeah, they don't want range.
Interestingly enough, I feel like this is more of a denial pick coming out from Onyx PH's side, right? Make them feel really uncomfortable with the options that they have at hand.
Yes, because Faramis Matilda is legit a crime against humanity.
You shouldn't be able to find those two in the deck. But Team Liquid ID, more importantly, so the fact that they've also banned out the Cho, it is clear that they know exactly what they want to do here. Now, Matilda is kind of interesting because it enables like a lot of different heroes here. 5 seconds left on the clock.
Woya again.
Yeah.
That's the very first time we're seeing Ixia in the Snapdragon Pro Series Challenge Finals. I don't even know if we saw her all challenge season long, but the last time this hero was actually a hero that mattered was in the hands of the Savage Empress herself, Shinoa, where she won MWI.
This is going to be really, really cool because there are some special interactions. You open up that full barrage, you get to take those guiding winds to reposition yourself. Not to mention that they're doubling down with the Valentina that can steal the AOG if necessary to kind of be that secondary follow-up.
And a second go at it with another realm.
I love it. This is such a great idea. And Onyx PH, they're going to be like, okay, we're going to have the Fulvius. Good luck, though. It is going to be hard.
But yeah, the way the lineup looks like, Team Liquid ID, great wild ideas. You can see the synergy, but it's just harder to pull off compared to what Onyx PH has.
For sure, Onyx PH has the velocity, and they have the mass to go right through Team Liquid ID before Aaron Shiki on the Ixia is even ready for it.
Yeah, I'm not sure even I'm ready for it, but this is going to be one epic game here. We're seeing a couple of new techs, some old synergies that we haven't seen for a while. Mr. Pinkman Leon as well as Mr. Redmond. Renmar, please take us away for game number 2.
Redmond and Pinkman still here. And yeah, the lineup of TLID, it feels like some old shiny new toys, while for Onyx PH, you mentioned velocity. They could definitely bring the heat and the raw smackdown.
Main event Saturday night. It is! Ladies and gentlemen, let's enjoy game number 2, because after this, if Onyx run through Liquid once more, it's gonna be match point. They would have given back what Liquid ID did to them in the groups with interest.
If TLID win with this lineup, it's gonna be pretty cool because, again, it's a difficult lineup to pull off. If Onyx PH win with this, that's a harsh signal for Team Liquid ID to go like, yeah, we can't do crazy stuff like that.
It's high concept, man.
Yeah.
It's the memento of drafts.
I see, and I don't get that because I didn't get Memento. Maybe that's why. So, Onyx PH,
Whoa!
Shiki losing in lane.
All right, the Starlium passive on the Ixia is supposed to give you some level of sustainability, but not against a carry, not even at level 2.
Hey. And yeah, again, Onyx PH early on has the obvious advantage in terms of the aggression in the jungle. Kelra forced back though by the Ixia. The regen that the Ixia gets with the last basic attack that she has is it's very deceptive.
Yup, it comes a little bit of CC too, so you compromise the already less than stellar range on a carry. Up top though, there's a bit of action going on here. Kirk trying to kick out the rest of Team Liquid ID. Fabian crossing the threshold a little too deep. Where's this Joy going? She's not ready for it! She's not ready for it! First blood drawn by the beast!
A little bit too deep, and again, similar to game number 1, Kirk has been checking the invades of Fabian.
Aran! Where's he going? That's 3 members of Onyx PH looking to corner Aran here. Luckily, that passive able to keep him up. Mid lane though, the Ghost and the Monster going mano y mano.
Now on Onyx PH still continuing their dominance from game number 1. Again, high concept, TLID, they've accepted they cannot steal this turtle away early on.
Down bottom though, Shiki and Kelra, the Savage and the Untouchable one! The Filipino Savage gets it.
Kelra was closer to 4, yet Aaron Shiki decided to take the duel. And it feels like our theory about this third pick carry on the red side was correct. Kelra just said, no, yeah, whatever they pick, I can win in lane.
Nah, I'd win. Onyx PH now invading, forcing King Kong to get back and go under the ground 6 feet. And the first punish all series long by Team Liquid ID.
Now that was a good read by Team Liquid ID. Fabian's rotations were getting read, his invades since game number 1. Now they doubled back on the gas pedal and punish a King Kong invade. Onyx PH now has to accept and adjust to that.
So far, Aran comfortable this deep behind enemy lines. And now
really.
Aran about to get popped here. Just one more sever. Gets it. Hezkill fails to save him with another realm. And now Kirk looking to punish. Here comes the Circling Eagle. Knocking up Super Prince with another realm of his own. And Brusco taunting them back. Both teams decide to disperse.
I cannot tell why Aran went in that deep. He knew the Suyo was down, meaning that there was a chance for the Suyo from respawn would have run to the XP lane to help out Kirk. Maybe he was just banking on the idea that King Kong would go to this purple buff instead, but that was the wrong cut at the wrong time.
Yeah, reverse psychology, conditioning, studied behavior. Onyx PH can evolve on the go too, just like Team Liquid ID did in the early days of the Challenge Finals. Small camp stolen away here by the Beast. And luckily, Kelra rotated out of the gold lane. You see how much Team Liquid ID were sending dudes down bottom?
Yeah. And I like this adjustment by Team Liquid ID. They knew they needed to help the Aaron Shiki get his farm. And he got a bit of it in the mid, and they used the Guiding Wind so that he can get back into lane quicker.
Yep, the equivalent of a double lane, as much as you could with an immobile marksman in Ixia. Turtle scramble though going on up top. Look at this from behind. Aran getting so much on him. The jump by Kirk. And the Super Friends looking for a pull. Yezkiel yet to steal a big ticket. Oh, they're taking their time.
Okay, still contestable for Team Liquid ID. Aran, though, could be the first blood in this battle, but it could be Yezkiel too.
He does grab the Nether Realm. Can he stay within range? Circling Eagle about to be spent in here by Witty. The knock-up, the steal, the failure, the fumble. King Kong secures the turtle. Nether Realm of Super Prince's own. An AOG coming in. No one home. Favian looking to run away. Can Onyx PH finish the job? Super Prince with a rogue blast taken down a Flava Fave.
Ghost Bursters just able to land on the Favian Joy. And on TLID, they're still losing the early portions of this game. Even with the good adjustments, the good responses, the fact that Onyx PH has shut down the two people they said were the biggest problems, Favian and Aran, it seems like their opinion of the team is right. Without those two popping off, they're having such a hard time in the objectives.
And I hate to say it, Ranmar, as a fan of the one and only, the Aaron Shaky, the untouchable one, Game 1 and Game 2 haven't been looking good for the handsome devil in gold lane for Team Liquid ID. So I don't know how he's going to redeem himself, or whether it's going to be coming through Witty babysitting him, or the other lanes winning so that there's time and space for him to get farmed. But right now, this Ixia pick ain't looking like it's it.
Yeah, the high concept approach that Team Liquid ID wanted to go for, not working out for them. Look at Kirk behind the second turret up top. He is zoning out Favian from his own jungle. He is checking the jungler of Team Liquid ID. Again, the themes from Game 1 as to why Onyx PH won, they're just continuing it now in this game number 2. This time, it's a much easier route, again, because it's the easier lineup to pull off.
Call it an economic depression in the land of Dawn. Onyx PH are choking Team Liquid ID out of economy. And looking at the gold so far, yeah, I'd reckon there's at least a little bit between every single lane.
The stock market has crashed in their side of the Monyan Empire, and Onyx PH are just, they're cashing in on everything they have. The IOUs, crypto, in-game, and it's just going so well. Where else can Team Liquid ID find a win at this point? I'm trying to find an opening, and it seems like it's from a punish, but Super Friends, his Ghost Bursters alone is sending back 2-3 members of Team Liquid ID.
It's the perfect tool to disperse desperate members to try and just clump up. Oh, here's a full barrage letting in quite a bit of kit just to make sure that Onyx don't crash into that tier 1. Kirk goes down. Netherrealm already popped in. Onyx PH might be punished here as deep as they are. Kelra blasting away. Aran very low. Yezkiel 2. A lot of damage coming in from the pinwheels. Down goes one. Kelra gets it.
And Kelra's going forward. He wants Witty, but Witty able to survive with a little bit of shields, but he finally falls down. Double kill for Kelra. They spent so much for just a little bit of wins. I don't think they even got killed.
They're not done yet. Favian holding on for dear life. Could have sworn King Kong's charge surge had a magnet on him, because you saw how he traced down Favian. It was beautiful.
Onyx PH, that was, okay, honestly, that was a pretty cool start for Team Liquid ID. Aaron Shiki brought up the ultimate, he read the AOG, he flickered off to the side avoiding it, put Kirk in a dangerous situation, and that's where we thought, okay, yeah, this could be punished. But then Super Friends coming into the clutch, and it seems like Team Liquid ID didn't realize that, oh, wait, we're spending so much, and King Kong isn't even here yet.
Yep, and then he came in. I think the fight ended
Yeah.
because Kelra killed 2. And that was already a clear signal for Team Liquid ID to just get out of there. And that's how they found Favian. And now the onslaught continues. Onyx PH ravaging through lane after lane. Even the small camps that King Kong and Super Friends and Kelra and Brusco can find, denying Favian. What's the goal difference right now between King Kong and Favian? Dear Lord, Ranmar 2000.
Oh, yeah, they don't have to worry about this Joy as much. Hasn't even built the Holy Crystal yet. It's just a Starlium Scythe. So even if Favian is able to get a good electrifying beat, it's not going to instantly blow up Kelra or Super Friends. They can afford a little bit of breathing room. Brusco gets a taunt Favian. Oh, but he still gets his purple buff, so he's still able to win that red.
They're holding on. Super Friends with a pull, and the answer back, Witty.
Why?
Pushing them away. He spent the circling eagle, and at least they stay alive. All this while the Lord was being worked on by Kelra, down to about half health.
Good thing Onyx PH decided not to fully commit onto Witty, because they could have instantly punished him, committing the circling eagle and putting himself in a really dangerous scenario. But I think Widdy also thought that, okay, I could afford this because I don't think Onyx PH will go forward because their objective was the Lord, which they got without a problem.
So it shows you how high Team Liquid ID's IQ is as well, even from
Yes.
a losing position. They know what the opponents might be doing, what they might be trying to get the most out of, what the advantage could lead to. And right now, Onyx PH is just doing the correct thing after a Lord take. The push in. The inhibitor might just fall now.
Oh, Super Princess damage is nasty. Oos. Team Liquid ID can just watch. They're getting yeeted back into base.
Yeet!
Onyx PH. Part of me thinks they can actually end it with the next push. They don't have the damages yet. No Holy Crystal for the Joy. Aeroshiki does have 3 items, but the third was Sky Piercer.
I mean, if you're up 8k, and if you can compromise Shiki, compromise the head skill, he does have the Netherrealm right now. Mid lane, Holy Shield popped already. There's still a tier 2 down bottom. Team Liquid ID has to play this very specifically. AOG!
Brusco decides to commit it. The Lord's still marching in. Fabian Witty, they're all blasted. The ultimate from Aeroshiki, but Keller got the sidestep and he's focusing, and they're focusing on the base. They want to end it. This is an angry Onyx.
The fade away full barrage punished hard. The base has fallen. Match point for the Super Fam. This is Onyx PH unlike we've never seen before. Where was the early days Challenge Finals Liquid?
Liquid went into this showing